everybody, we are doing a rainbow-ish flower today. I'm going to be using about 8 or 9 colors here. I know it's a lot, and it probably took me way longer than it should have to figure out how do I actually lay the colors to get the results that I want. I finally figured it out on my small test canvases. Hopefully that'll translate to the big canvas. Let's go ahead and get started with the base coat here. This is titanium white mixed with water. I'm going to go ahead and just pour some out in a little square. Let's give this a little spin just to thin it out. Yeah, I spun that too much. There's just not that much paint. I'm just gonna drizzle some in the center. So I don't wanna pour it out and then end up with too much. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my first color, and then I'm gonna pour a little bit more base coat around this. So first color is, this is a custom mix of blue violet and red violet. I'm gonna pour out just a little bit more, about right here. This is where I think the edge of the petals will hit. All right, next color is pearl blue. Now we've got red violet. I'm gonna put just a couple little drops of titanium white in here, just to create a nice little pink. And we've got light gold. So what I'm gonna do for the ring around the puddle, I'm just gonna put a little bit of this turquoise blue, because that can be overpowering and I don't want that. Now this is a semi-transparent turquoise. Now I'm coming in with also semi-transparent. This is a really light teal. Now I've got olive green light, which I'm going to start over here. I'm going to do one of my little spikes that I pour. All right, let's just do this first blowout and let's see what we end up with. Whew, okay. Exactly what I was going for. I am gonna take that next one, I think, straight down. Center is a bit thin. Bit more on both the sides. The center is what I worry about the most. I am going to put just a little bit more gold in each of these. I know, painstaking. It's definitely weird. They always are. All right, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and separate these petals out. So I think these two are going to have a really hard time blooming out because there's not a whole lot of paint in the center part over here. Problem is, I don't want to hit it with a hairdryer and push it out a little bit more because I'll lose a lot of that color. And if I put more color down, then I'll break the flow. So I think we might just need to kind of see what happens when I start spinning it. I will go ahead and put a little bit more base coat down though around here. I'm actually gonna do the first spin kind of fast because normally when I do that, it causes the flowers or the petals to actually spread out wider. And I think I need that here. So that is what I'm gonna do if I can get a good grip. I mean, that's not too fast, but. Let's go again. Okay, we're done. This is wild. I do love the rainbow. I will take you all in for some close-ups and we'll be back. I really like how this little flower turned out. Now, I had a couple challenges early on with getting enough base coat onto the canvas, and I also ended up doing quite a few adjustments, but unfortunately they were all done off of camera. But look, this thing is colorful, it is bold, and a little bit psychedelic even. But yeah, sure is a fun little flower. So thank you all for watching and have a great day.